Good morning, good morning, good morning. Man, we are here, brother. We and sisters, we are here. Um, First day of the Trade Genius, hosted by Trend Genius live stream. Hope y'all are feeling good. You know what I'm saying? How's everybody doing this morning, man? Let me know in the chat. How's everybody feeling? How y'all feeling? All right, all right, all right. Y'all feeling good? Give me some thumbs ups. Let me know how y'all feeling. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. Let me know in the chat, man. Where y'all from? Where y'all tuning in from? What part of the world are y'all tuning in from? Okay. Feeling great. First time here. I see you. I see you. I see you. All right. Where y'all from? Let me know where y'all from. Oh we got B more in the house. Okay, okay. I see you at Roundel Hurt. B more. Thanks for joining in, my brother. Good to see you. Oh, we got North Carolina. That's what's up. I see you, Richie. Oh, we got Philly in the house. Kamora, I see you, Kamora. Oh, we got Florida, France. Thanks for joining. All right, all right, all right. All right. Well, let's get in it, man. Oh, we got Atlanta. Okay, okay. I see you. I see you, Jessica Lofton. Like I see you. Atlanta in the house. That's what's up. Oh, the IC family here. Man, thanks for joining in. Oh, we got Columbia in the house. Jay Royal. That's what's up. I see you. I see you, Freedom Vault, San Diego. San Diego in the house. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. I was just giving a little time for, oh, okay, okay. Indianapolis. We got Indy in the house. Wicks and Candlesticks. I love it. Dope name. Dope name. I love it. I love it. I love it. I was just giving a little bit of time for people to join in. You know that today is the first day. Getting this format down, getting everything going. You know what I'm saying? So, we gonna get it rocking, man. We a small house right now, but hey, everybody got a day one, and we gonna build. So, man, my first thing is you know we got to introduce each other. You know what I'm saying, and see, you know what I'm saying, see what I have in the room. So a little bit about myself. Um, of course, my name is Trend Genius. Everyone calls me Trend. Um, my trading journey started about a couple years ago. Actually, April of this year. No, actually, where we are really at just about 2 years. So 2 years ago, um, I had been this kind of feeling this type of way that I was just tired of, working at my job, and I wanted something different. Um, I got tired of the office politics. I got tired of, you know what I'm saying, them telling me when I could take a break, take my lunch. If I wanted time off, I had to go ask. And if, you know, somebody else had time off, I couldn't take my time off. I had to move it around or do it before. And, I just got to the point to where I was like, you know what, man, I just wanted something different. I wanted to get out of the matrix. And I woke up one day, y'all, and I quit my job. Like, just quit. Like, had a cool career in IT security. I went to school for it. I had a master's degree. I had a pretty good job. You know what I'm saying? I made pretty good money, but I wasn't fulfilled. I really, really wasn't fulfilled, man. I was like, I want just something different. I just felt like, excuse me, it's like something out there was just better for me. And I got up one day, man, and I was like, you know what? Today is the day. I walked into my employer um, with my laptop, my credentials, you know, my all my badge, everything, bro. And I was walking to the door. My heart was beating real fast. And I was like, man, like, this is it. You know what I'm saying? And it was a realization of driving to my job, as well as, you know what I'm saying, understanding what I was getting ready to do. And I went to my manager and I was just like, there you go. It was my laptop, my RSI key, my badge, all my stuff. And he looking at me like, what's going on? And I told him, I said, you know what, man? I'll call you later. I was like, but I'm good, brother. I'm good. I appreciate everything. You know what I mean? But I'm good. It's you know, just it's time for my next chapter. And he wanted to have a meeting, and I was like, nah, man, I don't even want to have no meeting. I don't even want no closure. Like, I'm good. And I was like, thank you. I shook his hand. I just like went and just put my hand out and just like, he wasn't even reaching for me for the handshake. I just put my hand out and just shook his hand like, I'm good, man. And I walked out the door, and all my, my coworkers and colleagues were just looking at me like, watch me walking by like, dang, what is he doing? So I drove back home. It was like a 7-minute drive, and that 7-minute drive felt like about a 2-hour drive, like for real. And I was just thinking, man, like, okay, what we gonna do? Didn't really know what we was gonna do. You know what I mean? I had some ideas, I had some investments, but I was like, what am I gonna do for my everyday money? I still like to be in the thick of things, and that's how I found trading. And I, like everyone else, most probably every people on this call, on the live with me, I was on YouTube looking around. I found found like an option society, got into that. Excuse me. It really didn't speak to me for some reason. It didn't speak to my personality. It was options I felt was very, very advanced for somebody that was new and green to the space like I was. So I got an options community. I was in there for about a month, and I just kept feeling like I needed to find, you know what I'm saying, something else. So jump back on YouTube. Well, I ain't gonna say jump back on YouTube. I was already on YouTube, doing all kind of trading stuff, trying to learn candlesticks. So of course, when you're in YouTube, the algorithm picks you up and knows what you're looking for. So it starts shooting you, that kind of content. And lo and behold, our fearless leader and co-founder of the Edge Funder, I found Juvier popped up. And I looked at this brother, and I'm like, man, he got it. I like this brother. Like, I just like how he talk. Like, he's humorous. He seemed like he had a pretty good thing going on. You know what I mean? So I tuned in, and he was trading futures. And I'm like, okay, futures. So I started watching some of his videos, and before you know it, I was like, man, like I like this. I like this. I really, really like this. So fast forward a little bit, I joined the, most of you that are in the Edge Fund that have heard about the Inner Circle, I joined the Inner Circle. And man, I mean, our other co-founder, Scalp God, he ended up becoming my mentor, and he's just more than my mentor. He's actually my big brother. And like, he just pretty much like kind of took me under his wing, man. Like it was weird how it all manifested. But that just go to show you when God is working, man. And when something's for you, it's for you. And I, man, I'm telling you, day and night, I just buckled down. I was studying everything I could. After our one-on-one, I just like really, really just locked in. I didn't have a job. So I was here every day. You know what I'm saying? I was able to be here and just lock in day and night. Day and night. I'm talking about day and night, man. All I was doing is eat, sleep, poop, and trading, literally. And from there, I started learning strategies. Started learning my strategies one by one. Got the strategies down. I started learning how to back test those strategies. And when I looked up like 3 months later, I had truly mimicked the style of my mentor. You know what I mean? And that was the idea. I wasn't trying to reinvent the wheel. I wasn't trying to, You know what I'm saying? How would I say? Do my own thing. Like I wanted something that was proven. I mean, we are talking about money. You know what I mean? This trading is a financial skill. So I just wanted something that I know that I could do, be successful at it, you know, and still do my investment stuff on the side, but also have that day-to-day, you know, day-to-day cash flow going. And man, and here I am, you know what I'm saying? So I said all of that to say, I am just like all of you guys on this call. I am no different. The only difference is maybe I may have a little bit more experience than you. I might have been, you know, here a little bit longer. And just remember, everybody has a day one. Just don't ever forget that. Everybody has a day one. So was it a lot of information? Absolutely. Overwhelmed. You know what I mean? Market opening in 4 minutes. Let me just say that. But yeah, you know, I was a little overwhelmed, but I had to understand that to be in trading and to be a trader, it's a lot. It's a lot of moving parts. It's a lot of components that you have going into this, and you have to make sure that you have everything going. You got news, you got psychology, you got, you know what I'm saying, all the caveats of not over trading, not over leveraging, not revenge trading. It was a lot. So of course, it was a lot of things that I was learning, and I was just taking it all in. Once again, like I said, I didn't have a job, so it was cool for me to be able to sit here at my desk and just get it in all day. Literally, I would get up, work out in the morning, get here at my desk and just study. And when I got tired of being at my desk, I would go sit on my sofa, open up my laptop, and then just continue to keep studying. And all of that got me here. And when I say got me here, it took me probably about I say 12 to 13 months to become profitable. And when I say profitable, like meaning all the money that I spent on blown accounts, and I had a lot of blown accounts, and we'll get into that. I had a lot of blown accounts. Put like this, I was up to the 200 mark. Like for real, it was real. But I wasn't discouraged. I was here to learn something and to stick with it and not give up. And yeah, man. And before you know it, things just started moving for me, man. One day around that year and a month mark, year and half a month mark, like it started to click. I noticed like, wow, I'm actually not blowing accounts anymore. You know what I mean? Like, wow, I'm not, 2 minutes to the open. 2 minutes to the open. I'm like, man, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I'm actually like trading these accounts, and I'm passing. I'm getting consistent payouts. I'm passing evals very easily. Like it was just something for myself to witness. Like it was just weird that I was witnessing me. You know what I mean? So also too on this journey, man, I learned so much about myself. That's one thing that trading will teach you. Trading will teach you so much about yourself. And that's one thing that I learned. I had a lot of idiosyncrasies that I had to work through. And sometimes that stuff can be scary, but man, you just gotta embrace who you are and just work on being better. We're human. You know what I mean? We're human. We get one shot at life, and we just gotta embrace that and always try to be better tomorrow. Tomorrow be better, and always be better than you were the day before. And that's what I just focused on, man. And we're here. You know what I mean? I want to say shout out to our co-founders, Juvier, Scalp God, for even allowing me to represent their baby, because this is their baby. You know what I mean? I am super, super, super ecstatic for that. And also too, it lets me know how much work I put in. I put in a lot of work. You know what I mean? I had to change my discipline. I had to change so many things about my psychology to even get to this point. It wasn't easy. No, it wasn't. But I wasn't in it because it was easy. I was in it to learn a financial skill. and whatever came with learning that financial skill, I was willing to embrace. So it was one of those things of like turning my brain off and not, not getting into, oh, I don't want to do this. Oh, I don't like that. Like that's one thing that I just did not do. I told myself, I said, Trent, when we get into this trading stuff, we ain't going to be having no preconceived notions about anything. We going to try everything. What works, we going to hold on to it. What don't work, we going to shoot it to the left. Oh, market is open. Okay, market is open. Market is open. All right, so my question to y'all is, how long have y'all been on y'all trading journey? Let me know in the comments. How long y'all been on y'all trading journey? We got 31 people in here. That's what's up. Let me get 31 likes. Let's get them 31 likes, bro. Let's get them bros and sisters. Let's get them 31 likes. But how long have y'all been on y'all trading journey? Drop it in the chat. I want to know. You're just starting, 1 year, 2 years. What is it? Let me know. Drop it in the chat for me. How long you been on your trading journey? All right, all right. I ain't getting no response. I ain't getting no response. Let me know how long y'all been on y'all trading journey. Okay, okay. I see you, Anna, 1 year. I see you, Chris, 2 months. I see you, Brandy, 2 months. Okay, 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 okay. I see you, Randall H from B More, almost 2 years. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. What we got? Okay, I see you, Manuel. Couple of years, but still learning. Absolutely, absolutely. What you got, Kimura? I started taking it seriously in October. I've known about it and been studying for about a year now. That's what's up. Excuse me. That's what's up. Who we got? Okay, I see you, Jay Gatlin, a little under a year. Andreas. Oh, what's up, Andreas? Yeah, okay, 2 years, 2 years. Got it. Okay, that's what's up. 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 Who we got? Crypto Jermaine, almost a year and learning. Wicks and Candlesticks, 1 year. I see you. Okay. Brandy said 2 months and loving it. That's what's up. That's what's up. Dope. You know what, man? It's, how would I say, regardless where you are on your journey, I'm saying 2 months, I'm saying 1 year, I'm saying almost a year, I'm saying 2 years. Like, just remember something. Oh, I see you, Kings TV, 2 year. I see you Without Prejudice, 4 months, and then 4 blown accounts. Hey, don't worry about it, man. I'm up to 200 plus. You know what I'm saying? That's something I'm gonna share with y'all. It ain't gonna be today, but that's gonna be on a, we gonna be locked in pretty much every day. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Like, those are all the things that I'm gonna share with y'all. But what we got? Richie. Okay, Richie, 1 month. Got you, brother. Oh, I remember that 1 month, bro. That 1 month was something. But hey, guess what? To have 4 years, to have 1 year, you got to have 1 month. So that's what's up. Oh, I see you, Autumn, 2.5 months. Okay, Richie, going on 2, but I'm still practicing. Dope. That's what I would recommend, brother. Still continue practicing. I am ordinary. I see you 4 years and still losing. That's all right. That just means we got you in the right place. Let me just say that. I am ordinary. You in the right place. Don't be discouraged about the 4 years and still losing. Just get that out your brain. Don't even worry about the losing. You're still learning, not losing. You're still learning. So we gonna keep that narrative correct. You know what I'm saying? Remember, our trading psychology is always of optimism. You know what I mean? We never want to be pessimist. We never want to be pessimistic or fall into pessimism. We want to stay optimistic. You know what I mean? Because being pessimistic, all it's going to do is kill our vibe, kill our spirit. You know what I mean? And we need to make sure we always come into the market with a good spirit. But I appreciate y'all for sharing how long y'all been on y'all trading journey. So, like I stated, this is day 1, and this is a chance for us to get to know each other. And I'm gonna let you know why I even did this. I did this because I realized when I started trading, there was a huge gap in between learning all the information and knowing how to implement it. That's something that I learned. Like I said, learning the information and then knowing how to implement it. There's a huge gap in there. And when I say huge gap, that has nothing to do with our coaches, our mentors, none of that. What that has to do with is just trading. You know what I mean? It's just the way that this sector is designed. You know what I'm saying? So, what's up? What's up, sis? I see you. I ain't about to call your name out, but I see you, sis. I see you. I had to stop. I see you, sis. I see you. Thanks for tuning in. Much love. I appreciate you. But yeah, so back to what I was saying. I did this because I wanted to fill in the gap between learning what we learned and implementation. Because y'all know it's so many things in between that. It's, how would I say, it's charts. It's knowing, should I get TradingView? Should I not get TradingView? Should I get Tradegheenyuz? Should I not get Tradegheenyuz? Should I buy data? Should I not buy data? Where do I buy data? Where do I paper trade? Do I paper trade on TradingView? Do I use demo trade on Tradegheenyuz? What kind of data do I buy? You know what I mean? Like, it's so many things in between implementation that I thought I would be a good, how would I say, pathway or vessel to get to that point. Also, like knowing, the different tools to have and, knowing how to implement those tools, knowing how to learn, you know what I mean, your different platforms. Because once you get the platform, you still got to learn it. That's the other thing. So it's like it's constant learning until you get all of these things down. And like I said, it can feel a little overwhelming, but you just, you know what I'm saying? You just get yourself through it. You don't move don't move too fast, move at a nice pace and just do things one at a time and understand that you are, how would I say, building on your foundation. And I think that's one of the things that I am priding myself on, and being in this position and having you guys here with me is to create a good foundation and build on that foundation that'll be long lasting for the future. And basically all that's going to do is, all we're trying to do here, not trying, all we're going to do is build good trading habits. That is what we are here to do. And I wouldn't call myself a coach in the regard, because I do have great strategies that I trade. They're all my mentor strategies. I only trade NQ. Most of you that do know me know this. But for the ones that don't, you can call me like a strength and conditioning coach. If I can give you the best analogy, I'm like a strength and conditioning coach. Meaning, when you look at like all these pro teams, right? You take whoever your best NBA pro team, your best NFL pro team, they all have strength and conditioning coaches, right? And their job is to what? Keep the players on the field, right? Keep them strong, make sure they're exercising right, making sure they do everything they need to do and be ready for the game. That's who I am. I am definitely your strength and conditioning coach in trading. That's what I'm here to do. I'm here to make sure you have all the tools, all the resources, keep you strong, get your psychology right, get everything going, get that optimistic, you know what I'm saying, mindset fired up, and make sure, my job is to make sure when you get in the game, and the game for us is on them charts, charting, entering trades, exiting trades, knowing when to take TP, all of those things. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much what I'm here to do. So just to kind of, like I said, this is day one. We're trying to get to know each other. And so it's important that I share that with y'all so y'all understand my motivation. And at the end of the day, like, I want to see all of y'all win, because I've been there. I know how it feels. I know that overwhelming feeling. I know how you just got on Tradegheenyuz, or even TradingView, and you don't know where to go. You don't know where to click. You click something and your whole screen's gone and you don't know how to get it back. I've been through all of that. Whatever you can come up with, I've been through it, maybe even twice. So, yeah. So, my next question to y'all would be, I'm curious, why did y'all tune in today? Let me know in the chat. Why did y'all tune in today? Like, just let me know why y'all tune in. I'm curious to know, why'd you tune in today? What was your motivation for tuning in to this live stream? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. What was y'all motivation for tuning into this live stream? And NQ is going crazy right now. That's right, sis. Ha 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 ha. That's right, sis. I love it. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Come on, y'all. Let me know. What was y'all motivation for joining the live stream today? Y'all ain't just show up just to just be up in here. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. I'm just gonna say be more. You know what I'm saying? Be more. That's what's up. Need all the help I can get. That's what's up, Crypto Jermaine. Mining for gold nuggets. I love that. I tuned in today because I'm looking for more knowledge to continue my journey. You in the right place. That's what's up, Kamora. That's what's up. That's what's up. Getting that future Lambo. That's what's up. Ernie, that's what's up. That's what I'm talking about. Support me and support you and gain knowledge. Man, respect. I appreciate that. That's what's up. Trying to see if I can get something different. Looking like it. Oh yeah, you got it. You in the right spot. I want to see a master at work. I ain't a master, but trust me, I'm on master's tail. Trust me, I'm chasing it. But I appreciate that. I have been in this game for more than 10 years and still learning. That's all right. Hey, don't even look at the 10 years. Just focus on the learning. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's journey is different. Well, we got Taylor Pruitt, support and learning. That's what's up. I appreciate that. What we got? Jay Gatlin, I only operate with one strategy. I want to see some different strategies from experts. That's what's up. I appreciate that. Not an expert, but I think I'm pretty good with it. You know what I mean? Like some of the people that know me as a trader, they know like Trend, he good. Trend good. But they knew my journey too. They knew when I wasn't good. When I was just a newbie, learning, didn't know nothing. So, but yeah, absolutely. That's what's up, Jay Gatlin. That's what's up. Hey, bro, that expert, you're putting a lot of pressure on me, brother. You're putting a lot of pressure on me. But it's all good. I embrace it. What we got? Because tuning out wasn't even a question. Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. Shout out to my big brother, man. That's what's up, bro. I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate that. To elevate my life even more, mastering base hits. That's what's up. That's what's up. I love it. I love it. I love it. So, need one of those hoodies. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, this one's pretty cool, man. You know, shout out to the founders, man. They got me a little drip, bro. A little drip. You know what I'm saying? Got the edge funder on the side. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, man. A little drip. They took care of me. You know what I'm saying? They got me looking nice. I ain't gonna lie. They got me looking nice in a lot of ways. But yeah, man. What we got, Richie? Because I've been on the chart since 6, analyzing, trying to get better on my charts. That's what's up. That's what's up, bro. You look. Preparation is key, right? You showing up and you engaging. That's where it starts. That's what this is here for. You know, for everyone to show up and engage. You know what I mean? This is my day one. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got a day one. This is my day one. You know what I mean? I'm embracing it. Of course, my day 500 is going to be better than my day one. Oh, hold on. Soy. What's up, Soy? Man, thank you, brother. I appreciate you for tuning in. And I got to talk to you later. I'm putting it out on a live stream. I got to talk to you later, Soy. But yeah, man. Like I said, this is my day one. So today is a day of I'm learning too. You know what I mean? As far as like within my live stream, you know what I mean? I'm learning. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, oh wow, if y'all looking at NQ, goodness gracious, NQ is going bananas. I don't know if y'all see that, but we got some strong momentum to the upside. But going back, so let me ask y'all, how many of y'all in the chat got TEF accounts? I'm curious. How many of y'all got TEF accounts? Let me know in the chat. How many of y'all have TEF accounts? Let me know. Let me know. You got 1, you got 2, you got a 25, you got a 50K, you got a 100K, you got a 150K. Let me know. How many of y'all have TEF accounts? Oh, since day one. Right on, Taylor Pruitt. That's what's up. Since day one. Okay, okay. Taylor Pruitt, what size account do you have? 25K, 50K, 100, 150? What you got? Without prejudice. Only way to go for me, TEF accounts, if that's what you're speaking of, absolutely. Absolutely. Best prop firm on the planet. Oh, okay. Okay, okay. Okay, I'll say a 25K. See it. All right. I see you at J. I see you, J Royal. Let's see here. Brandy, I see you. 100K and a 150K. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. Okay, awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. That's what's up. So my next question is, what instruments do y'all trade? Do you trade NQ? Do you trade YM? Do you trade ES? Do you trade both? I see you. I see you. Elevated veggies, 100K. That's what's up. Without prejudice, 2 150K accounts. I see you. I see you. I see you. Oh, Chris, I see you, Chris, 25K. Okay, okay, okay. Taylor Pruitt, I see you, 25K. That's what's up. So what instruments do y'all trade? I trade NQ. That's the only instrument that I trade. Some people be like, you only trade one instrument? Only one. Only one. Okay, I see you, Kamora. NQ, that's what's up. Yeah, NQ, that's my girl. That's my girl, absolutely. Okay, I see you, Autumn. NQ. Brandy, you said you got NW, or was that supposed to be NQ? Probably supposed to be NQ, I'm assuming. Okay, I see you. I see you, sis. On gold. Got it, got it, got it. Okay, without prejudice, mostly NQ. Okay, I see you. I see you, elevated veggies, mostly NQ, but I have YM and ES up as well. Nice, nice, nice. NQ love-hate relationship, you know? Yes, 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 yes. I totally agree with you, Ernie. That is so real. Love-hate relationship. That is so real. All right, I see you, Brandy, NQ. Okay, Taylor, I see you, MNQ, MES, and micro gold. Got it, got it, got it. Smart. Very, very smart. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that. All right, where we at? NQ, watching NQ right now. Yeah, NQ is going bananas. Man, I'm watching it too, and I'm like, whoa. Like, it is going bananas. Yeah, man. Wow. Okay. So, where we at? Where we at? Let's get back. MNQ, ES, silver. Okay, yeah. I heard silver been moving like crazy. I see you. I see you. I'm just gonna say DJ. I see you, DJ. I see you. Digi Mills, ES. Got it, got it, got it. Melanie, I see you, Melanie. NQ. Chris, I've been charting it back to NQ and ES. Got you. You got your hand over your face like, oh, it's all good. It's all good. Okay, and gold, Melanie. Got you. Got you. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, so me, I I only trade NQ as I stated. And the reason why is because NQ for me, well, this was the thing. Once again, trying to keep trading simple, right? So I wanted to just stick with one ticker. I didn't want to be bouncing around because all tickers don't move the same. And my mentor, my big brother, my mentor told me, learn it. Treat it like you're a woman. If you are a woman trader, treat these instruments like your man. Like literally, like get to know them, how they move, what they like, what kind of movie they like, what kind of music they like. Like seriously, like learn that. It's important because if you understand the characteristics, then when you start implementing technical analysis and you start implementing those things, it's going to make your journey a lot easier. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely want to make sure that you learn your tickers. You definitely want to learn your tickers, period. You want to learn your tickers. But yeah, man, NQ is just pretty much all I've done. Yeah, of course, I looked at some other tickers. Yeah, I've demo traded other tickers, and I've actually also done some live trading on some other tickers. But NQ is that's my meat and potatoes right there. That's my bread and butter. You know what I'm saying? So now that we got through that, and I kind of got a feel for the room, looks like I pretty much got all futures traders in here. I was just wondering if someone was going to say like Forex or I trade options or whatever. And I mean, all that's cool, but you know, we're pretty much focusing on futures. You know what I'm saying? So my next question is, what are some of the things y'all struggle with in trading? Drop it in the chat. I want to know, what are some of the things y'all struggle with in trading? Drop it in the chat. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Let's start getting to the meat and potatoes. That's how I feel about Tesla. Right on. I am ordinary. That's what's up. Come on, y'all. Let me know how. What are some of the things y'all struggle with in trading? Let me know. Is it FOMOing in? Is it revenge trading? Is it consistency? Oh, walking away. Okay, gotcha. Walking away. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. We all got to know when to walk away. What we got? I trade positions only. I trade options only. Actually, I just got here. First experience with options. Okay, so you know we are. That's what's up. But you know we definitely. You are welcome. You know you're welcome. I ain't pushing nobody out. You're welcome. But we're going to be focusing on futures. Just want to be transparent on that. Okay, Brandy, exiting. Got it. Autumn, confidence. Ernie, daily bias. Got it. Chris, overthinking when entering a trade. Got it. Quitting when I'm winning. Man, all the stuff that I've been through. What we got? Yeah, walking away. FOMO, scared. Got it. Man, hey, you know what? I'm going to let y'all know. All of those that I just read off. What else we got? Emotions, risk management. That's what's up, Anna. Risk management. That's big. Taylor Pruitt, emotions. Can't be trading with emotions. We got to leave emotions in the other room when we go to trade. These are all great. What we got, Kamora? Entries when it comes to Heikkanashi, the best strategy. Also not watching the chart the whole time to find my entries. Got it. First experience with futures, I meant. Okay, got you. I am ordinary. Got you. Thanks for clarifying that. Absolutely. That's A. Once again, we all have a first, right? First day, first experience. You know, like I said it before. I'm gonna say it again. Today is day one. So you know what I'm saying? Like, trust me, I'm embracing it. So we got to embrace that. But we got knowing that we don't have to catch the full move. Ooh, that's a good one right there. Jim, that's a good one. We just need a piece. And over time, compounding adds up. Facts. That's what's up. That is so true. I'm gonna read that again. Knowing that we don't have to catch the full move. We just need a piece, and over time, compounding adds up. Man, if y'all can just write that down somewhere. Knowing that we don't have to catch the full move and we just need a piece, And over time, compounding adds up. That is one. That is a gem. Write that down, y'all. Put that on. You need to write that down on a sticky note and put that on your monitor so you can read that every day. FOMO. Gotcha, Kamar. FOMO. Yep. I've been guilty of that. Used to be too many strategies, over trading and walking away. Now one strategy, only one trade a day per account. Ooh, without prejudice. Sounds like you didn't really like leveled up your psychology. That's huge. That's big. That shout out to you, man. Like that's big. Because I am guilty of everything that was stated in these comments. I've done them all 2, 3, 4 times, maybe 5 times. I ain't gonna lie. I've done it. But also it's knowing, like Without Prejudice said, it's knowing, like keyword Without Prejudice said, used to be too many strategies. You know what I'm saying? Like basically using too many strategies, over trading and walking away. Now, one strategy, one trade a day per account. Awesome. That's another gem. Y'all, you write that down, y'all. That's another gem. That is amazing. That is once again a part of your journey, right? That is something that we all have to learn. We have to learn and understand, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like this is a financial skill. We got to build on the foundation, and every day that foundation gets better and better and better. Yes, we're going to stumble. Yes, we're going to have those days that we wish we could have back, but it's all a part of the journey. That's how we learn. That's how we build confidence. That's how, we get better at this and we master this, because this is a skill that can be mastered. We see it. Our founders, them boys doing their thing. Yeah. And guess what? They've been through everything we've been through as well. They didn't just jump on a chart and start killing it. Juvier will tell you, he lost, I think, 30 bands, 40 bands in a week? Come on, man. Like, come on now. Right. Like, this, hear what I said, and that ain't no cap either. That's not cap. 30, 40 bands in 1 week. You know what I mean? Oh, I see you. Richie B, my bad. Richie B, I see you. Struggling to find my entrance. Got you. I see you. So, not letting a red day turn into a blown account. Damn, another gem. Wow, another gem. I've done that. I've done that several times. That's how I got the 200 blown accounts. Yes. Okay, 60, not 30. Got you. Yeah. With you. Thanks for the clarification. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Like I said, that's the goal. The goal is to build on a foundation, you know what I'm saying? And through patience, through execution, through perseverance, we work on not just perfecting this financial skill, but mastering it, but also understanding that it's going to take some time. But going back to what I was saying before I jumped back in the comments, because I always want to acknowledge everybody in the comments. I want to let y'all know that I see y'all. You know what I'm saying? You ain't just here. You ain't just no number. You know what I mean? Just remember that with me. You ain't just no number in my comments and in my chats. You are important to me because you're here. You know what I mean? You are just as important to me as I am to you, if not even more. But going back to what I was talking about our co-founder, 30 bands in 1 week, 40 bands in 1 week. And like I said, that ain't cap. You know what I'm saying? He'll tell you. You know, I know the story. So we all have our own journey. You know what I mean? And that journey, how would I say, is going to be, your journey is going to determine, let me say this. You are going to determine where your journey goes, how far it goes, if it goes left, if it goes right, if it continues on straight. You will be the determining factor of that. With that said, all I'm trying to say is I'm telling you, just put in the work, block out all the noise. People going to be family, friends, maybe even spouses. Hopefully not. Hopefully your spouses are supportive, but sometimes they're going to be thinking like, what is this? This was trading. It's gambling. Like, it's just like gambling. No, it's not. It's a financial skill. And people don't understand, but that's okay. You don't worry about what they don't understand. You focus on what you have to do. And you prove them wrong. You prove them wrong by how you move. When they start seeing you getting them payouts, yeah, they're gonna be, because think about it, they're gonna know about all the blown accounts. They're gonna be harping on that. Oh, the blown accounts, this and that, that's and that. The blown accounts, the blown accounts. Oh, you blowing accounts. Oh, it's costing a lot of money. The blown accounts. Okay, but when you get them payouts, what they gonna say then? They're gonna be quiet, like, oh, they're getting payouts. Oh, wow, this is right, because that's what trading is, and that's pretty much how it works. You know what I'm saying? My wife in here with me. I'm capping. All right, without prejudice. But yeah, man, so, so going back to what I was saying about Juve, 30 some 40 bands in 1 week, you know what I'm saying? Like, everyone is going to go through that. And I'm sharing these stories to let you know, like, whatever you're going through, it ain't new, and it ain't, don't feel like you're a victim of anything, because you're not. You know what I'm saying? Like, everyone is going through it, has gone through it. I had to say that. I have to say this. I trade right by my husband. Shout out to Without Prejudice. That's what's up. That's what's up. He's not. Y'all so funny. I love it. I love it. You had me. You had me, Elevated Veterans. You had me for a sec. But nah, that's what's up. That's what's up. Hey, I love it because it's love in the chat already. Day one, we got love in the chat. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. But yeah, but going back to what I was saying, it's this financial skill is something that is going to test you. Like, it's going to test you. You know what I mean? It's going to test you. You know what I mean? You're going to want to pick that monitor up and throw it out the window. But guess what? You can't. You know what I mean? Because you can't, you gotta be able to, contain those emotions and keep those emotions at bay. That's something else that we have to learn. You know what I'm saying? So, just don't be discouraged. I don't care how many blown accounts you have. I don't care how many years you've been on. I don't care about any of that. Like, just do not be discouraged, and do not let nobody get in your brain. Don't let no friends, family, anyone that don't understand this try to tell you something different other than what you're learning or what you know. Don't be influenced by others, especially when it's pessimism. If it's optimism, listen to it. If it's some gems you can take from it, and the rest of it, move on. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, just keep that in mind. So I'm going to share with y'all what some of my struggles was, because I asked you what were y'all struggles. Some of my struggles were, and I had to learn this about myself. I learned that I was I was a very overzealous person, meaning like I'm jumping in trades way too soon because I'm just so anxious. I just got to get in. I got to get in. So if you're jumping in trade, we're jumping in trades too soon. That means what? We're not, how would I say, entering at the right moment, at the right time, per our strategy. You know what I'm saying? So with that said, that's something that's very important. I suffered a lot from that. I would lose and, be pissed, and then that triggers the over trading. Now I'm fighting the market. And you fight the market, you ain't gonna win. What's some other struggles? FOMO. Yep, FOMO. I remember coming to the charts as in my 1 year or my few months of my trading journey and miss my entry and be mad and just jump in anyway. It's like, nah, you missed the entry. You got to let that trade go. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how it works. You know what I mean? Like, you have to let that trade go, but hey, what else? Oh, over trading. I remember one time I placed, I looked, and these accounts, I blew these accounts too. I think I had traded like 15. I think I took like 15 trades in one day.
Right. Ridiculous. Like nobody should be trading 15 times in one day. Like that's ridiculous. But hey, I did it. It is what it is. What was one of my other what was one of my other struggles? Oh, not following the strategy the way it's supposed to be followed. Oh, I got another one for y'all. And I know we're all guilty of this. I would see a big, huge candle spike up or down, and I just jump in. Like, man, you don't jump. I blew so many accounts doing that, just jumping in just because, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, the candle's going up. Let me jump in. Let me see. And as soon as you jump in, what happened? It starts to pull back on you, and you already in drawdown. And if it goes the other way and reverses, boop, just blew another account. But hey, I'm saying all of that to say I am guilty of all of those things. Like, don't get it twisted. And like I said, this is our day one. We are getting to know each other. You know what I'm saying? And I want to make sure that I stay transparent with y'all and tell y'all like everything that I've been through, what I'm going through, how I was feeling, all of those different things, because that's what's real. You know what I mean? We not here we here to be transparent. We're open book. It's love in this chat, it's love in this live stream, and we're all here to support each other. That's what's important. So with that said, I was thinking last night, like, okay, I want to, I want to bring some value. I got to make sure that I bring some value to my people today. You know what I'm saying? So I came up with a little segment, right? And God dang it, this little hat of mine don't know what the hell it want to do. All good. Maybe it's my head. Maybe it's my head, my little funny shaped head, but whatever. So I came up with a segment called Question of the Day and a segment called Tip of the Day. So we're going to get into Question of the Day. So Question of the Day. So question of the day is, when you're trading, are you reacting to candles or executing a plan? Huge question right there. Are we reacting to candles or executing a plan? Let me know. What y'all doing? Let me know. I want to know. Are you reacting to candles or executing a plan? Talk to me. Let me know what y'all doing. What y'all doing? Because I know I used to just react to candles. I mean, I am now, of course, learned, and now I'm executing a plan, but I used to just react to candles. And I want to know, are y'all reacting to candles or executing a plan? Let me know, chat. Come on, y'all. Let me know. I see y'all in here. Let me know. I'll be more reacting to candles. Ooh. Okay. Okay, Ernie. Okay. Executing a plan. That's what's up, Elevated Veggies. That's what's up. Executing based off the plan checklist, which causes me to overthink. Okay. Hey, that can happen. But look, execution is where it's at. Okay. I am more than that reacting to candles. Okay. We know we got some things that we got to overcome. You know what I'm saying? What we got? Yes, I had to learn that. Kimura I had to learn that high volume candle isn't always good because most of the move already happened during that candlestick. Facts. Jim, y'all see that in the chat? Jim, what did I just say? I used to do that. I used to jump in candles, and you didn't got at the top of the move. It was about to pull back on you. You about to be angry. Like, you're gonna tell yourself, man, why I jump in this? I should have just waited. This and that and this. Like, that's the way it goes. Melanie used to react to candles, not executing a plan. Dope. That's what's up. So I say both, depending on the situation, is what I got going on now. Okay, David. Got you. When you say depending on the situation, what do you mean? Like, if you see a bunch of volume in the market, you reacting to candles, or if the market is choppy, you don't see anything, that's when you feel like you want to execute a plan. Like, let me know. Because I'm interested, David. I'm interested to know. Because you said I say both depending on the situation. Give me an example. You know what I'm saying? We're all here to share, be transparent. It's all good. We ain't no judgment. No judgment. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to know that there ain't no judgment on this live stream ever. You know what I'm saying? We all here for one goal, and that's to build a foundation, master everything we build on that foundation, and become consistent, profitable traders. Kimura, both. I need to start sticking to executing a plan. Got it. Okay. Yeah, David, I'm interested. You said both, depending on the situation. Share that. That's good information. That's good information for everyone in here. And just know, every time that y'all comment, remember, you ain't just answering my question. You're helping someone in the chat. What you comment in here, that could be a trigger for someone to, you know what I'm saying? Like, get over a hump. You know, maybe they're in a stump, maybe they're in a little stumbling block. Maybe they're just in a slump right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that's why I'm asking you guys, you know, to engage. You know what I'm saying? Because you are definitely helping someone in the chat, and just understand that. And that's very important, because this is a family. You know what I'm saying? Period. Nothing less. We are a family in here. Okay, I am ordinary. I kind of feel like boat too, because I'm scalping the candle, which is my plan. Oh, got you. Okay. I used to react to candles. Now I'm trying to learn, execute a plan. I see you, Richie. Okay. Got you. Look, y'all all on the right track, man. Everybody in here is on the right track. And everyone here, I was where you were. And all of these comments, when I read it, it's just in my mind, it's just taking me back to, oh yeah, I remember that. Oh yeah, I remember that time. Seriously, no cap. For real, like every comment that I got for every question that I talked about, or that I asked, like, trust me, y'all answers were my answers. Like, it's like, unfortunately, some of the bad habits that we may have created, or some of I would call them our Achilles heel in trading, is the FOMO and all the things that we talked about, and just reacting to candles, and you know what I'm saying, not having a plan, and revenge trading, over trading, like all of those things. You know what I mean? Like, those are the caveats, the Achilles heel of trading. You know what I mean? And like I said, every answer, every comment, I can relate to. That's what's so amazing. I can relate to it. Yeah, man. That, you know what? And once again, I appreciate y'all, you know, sharing, and, you know, not being afraid to say, this is what I'm dealing with, I'm struggling with, because at the end of the day, like, this is how we learn. Oh, okay. What we got? I am ordinary. I wish I said it earlier, but yes, y'all's comments have made me feel some type of way. Like, I needed this. It's like y'all are me. Facts. I am ordinary. You know what? Where we at? That's for I am ordinary. I'm gonna give you another one. That's for you, I am ordinary. Straight up. I'm gonna read it again. I wish I said it earlier, but yes, y'all's comments have made me feel some type of way. Like, I needed this. It's like y'all are me. Man, facts. That great sentiment there. All right, David, we back. So David said, my plan would be, if it's in my zone, but when I see a candle breakout, which is bad on my end, because I don't really trade breakouts, having back tested a lot on breakouts, I guess I say it's FOMO. I would have to agree with you on that. But hey, you know what it is. So the good thing is, like I say, with anything that we need to work out, the first thing is understanding and knowing and recognizing that there is a problem. When you recognize that there's a problem, you're 50% winning. Because at that point, once you recognize a problem, all you have to do is what? Come up with a solution. So, getting over any kind of issue that we have is what? Recognizing that there is an issue. Once you recognize it, implementation on a solution, and you're golden. What we got? OG, how do I how do I get one of those edge funder hoodies like you fam? I am TF client and counting the minutes until my one-on-one for the circle of truth to take this to the next level. That's what's up. You know what? We're gonna have merch. We could definitely gonna be having some merch popping. You know what I'm saying? Like we're gonna have some merch going. You know, I'm gonna get with my brothers and see, you know, what the co-founders want to do. But I did hear some little talk about some merch coming. You know what I'm saying? When, I don't know, don't quote me, but no cap is definitely on the list of things that got to get done. But thank you, bro. Thank you. I like I said, they got me edge funder drip today. So that's what's up. Oh, you're welcome. I am ordinary. Just gotta look. I'm here to praise. I'm here to praise everyone in here. Like I said, we're here to get to a common goal. You know what I mean? That common goal is what? To become a consistent, profitable trader. I'm gonna say it again. All of our goal here is to become a consistent, profitable trader. Period. There's no other goal. It ain't to make 100. It ain't to make $1 million. It ain't to make 100 grand. That's not the goal. That's the small version. That's the small short-term goal within the overall goal. The overall goal is to become a consistent, profitable trader. And all the other small goals just kind of wrap up into that. So just keep that in mind. To become a consistent, profitable trader. That's where we are. What you got? What you got, Taylor Pruitt? Biggest mistake when I joined in the circle was trying to take every trade the coaches posted. Facts. Blow several accounts doing that. Once I learned and stuck to one strategy, I stopped blowing accounts. Facts. Same here. I only follow one coach, but still, it's like learn one strategy at a time. If you're learning one strategy, how you gonna trade two? Literally, if you're learning one strategy, how you gonna trade two? It's impossible. Like, why even do that to yourself? You bringing unnecessary stress on yourself. That is so smart of you to even understand. Like you said, I learned. I stuck to one strategy, and I stopped blowing accounts. Just that easy. Remember, trading is not difficult. Trading is technical, not difficult. Sometimes people get the two confused. It's not difficult. It's technical. And once we, like I said, we gotta, all of us, we gotta just, me too. It ain't just y'all, me too. Like we all had to get that, you know what I'm saying? Get these different things ingrained in our mind because, this trading journey is just so different. What you got with our president? New color's gonna be like black, white, and gold. That's what I got you without prejudice. Let me see. I plan on using the profit to get another account, then take the profits to join the inner circle. Hey, that's a plan. You got a short-term goal and you got an overall goal. Hey, a man and woman is only as good as their plan. If you ain't got no plan, where you going? When you go on a trip, you don't just get in the car and drive. You have a plan on where you're going, right? Where you going to stop at, where you going to go eat, where your destination is. You got to have a plan. That's what's up, I am ordinary. That's what's up. I like that. I'm going to read that again. I plan on using the profit to get another account, then take the profits to join the inner circle. That's what's up. That's what's up. And I know you're going to get there. I know you're going to get there. I know you're going to get there. Now, so not only did I craft question of the day, I also crafted tip of the day. So I always feel like every day I got to leave a tip for y'all. So this way, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can have something, to think about, to something to take with you. Like every day on this live stream, I want you to be able to take something, away from here and something that you can hold on to, something that you can build on, something that sticks in your head, something that you're going to be thinking about all day. And that's very, very important. So, tip of the day. Missed trades are cheaper than forced trades. Read that. Read it. Missed trades are cheaper than forced trades. Yeah. Yeah. Because guess what? NQ going to give you a bunch of opportunities. You know what I'm saying? But missing trades is cool. It don't cost you nothing. You know what I mean? Maybe a little emotion. Maybe like, dang, man, I missed this trade, man. Dang, look at, man, that thing just took off. Look at that lightsaber candle. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you let it go though. Cause you know what I'm gonna tell you about that? People will be like, nah, I want to jump in. No, let it go. You know what that's gonna do for you? It's gonna do for you the same thing it did for me. It's gonna teach you to exercise discipline. And it's also gonna teach you to exercise professional acumen. Yes, you heard what I said. It's going to teach you to exercise professional acumen. Remember, trading is a business. Treat it as a business. Think about it. It's a business. This ain't some, oh, I'm going to go play some golf this weekend, or I'm going to go play ball. I'm going to go play ball with my partners. You know what I'm saying? We about to go to the gym, or we about to go to the courts or whatever. We about to go, get it in, go run some fools off the court. That's something you do on the side. Treat this as a business. You know what I'm saying? And remember, jumping in trades late ruins your risk to reward. Think about it. If you jump in a trade late, what does that mean? All that space that trade has went, your stop loss was supposed to be way down here somewhere. You missed out. First of all, you missed out on a bunch of profit, number one. And you may be jumping into the trade where it's pulling back. So now you're already in drawdown. You left no room for profit. You left no room for pullbacks because you didn't enter at the correct spot. And also too, when you chasing trades like that, that increases your risk, your drawdown risk. It increases that, period. You know what I'm saying? So, just keep in mind that a missed trade keeps your capital intact. Remember that. A missed trade keeps your capital intact. Remember that. Forced trades leads to revenge cycles. Ooh, I'm going to say it again. Forced trades leads to revenge cycles. Think about that. That's what it leads to. And that's just creating a bad habit, something you don't want to do. You do not want to create bad habits. So if trade is there, you missed a trade, let it go. Let it go. Like I said, that's going to teach you to exercise discipline and professional acumen. And also, too, respecting your accounts. I said it. Respecting your accounts. It's very, very important that we all respect our accounts. Treat them like your child. You ain't about to just throw your child in the car. You ain't gonna let your child just walk across the street without holding their hand. You know why? Because we respect our children. We respect our children enough that we want to make sure that they're okay, right? Treat your accounts the same. Literally. Treat them the same. Respect them. Protect them. You know what I'm saying? That's your capital. Don't look at it like, oh, I went and got this. I got this prop firm account on sale, so I'm gonna go ahead and it was just like, this amount of dollars. If I blow it, I'll just go get another one. Okay. If you start that, that's gonna lead to that's gonna lead to a place where you really truly don't want to be. You know what I'm saying? Period. And I want to just not only remind y'all, but also it's a reminder for me, is like create good habits. Remember, how you start is how you finish. Remember that. How you start is how you finish. Period. You know what I'm saying? So if you start good in a trade, it's going to end good, even if it's a losing trade. Because at the end of the day, we ain't going to win every trade. Period. But if you followed your rules, you waited for that optimal, you know what I'm saying, A+ setup. You know what I'm saying? Like, and your entry was on point. You had your limit order set. You was ready. Your stop loss is where it's supposed to be. You got your TP level set. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if it lost, you still pat yourself on the back to say, you know what? I can't control what the market does. I can only control where I enter, place my stop loss, set my TP and exit. That's the only control you have. That's the only control we all have in trading. So as long as you're doing that, that's a win in itself. It's not always about winning the being profitable in a trade, because once again, every trade ain't gonna be profitable. Y'all heard that, right? Yeah, I'm gonna share that with y'all. I was in a little trade. I was in a trade. It just hit TP. You know what I'm saying? And I looked at it here and there. If y'all notice, I was engaged here. I was just letting the trade do what it was doing. It pulled back, came close to my stop loss a couple of times, and I ain't worrying about that, because guess what? I placed my entry, I placed my stop loss, and I set my TP. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can do. Other than that, I'm not about to be sitting here watching the charts like it's a movie with some popcorn. Like, I'm just not going to do that. I look at it just to see what it's doing out of curiosity, but I'm not about to be stuck to the monitor like, oh, it's going down. I'm, dealing with emotion with every time price moves, because we can't be trading with emotions. You know what I'm saying? But going back to what I was saying, like, treat your accounts with respect, protect them, treat trading like a business. And remember, in business, everyone has expenses, right? Remember that. So as trading being our business, our expenses are those data subscriptions that we pay for. Any other subscription, if you got FX Replay for your back testing, or if you have if you have a trade copier, I like that. Elevated veggie, set it and forget it, like a crock pot. I like that. Yeah, I like that. I'm going to use that. I hope it ain't patented. I'm going to use that. That's what's up. I like it. Set it and forget it like a crock pot. Ooh, I love it. Nice. Great analogy. But yeah, like I said, trading is a business, right? So you want to treat trading as a business, meaning everything that you do in trading, you have to you treat it as a business expense. Like I said, going back, all your subscriptions, whatever they are, data, your back testing subscription, FX Replay, hypothetically speaking, if that's what you use, your subscription to TradingView, those are those prop firm accounts that you purchase. And guess what, y'all? Guess what our biggest expense is in trading? The non-profitable trades. I tell everybody, when a trade loses, we didn't lose the trade. We just weren't profitable. Think about that. We just weren't profitable on that trade. It just wasn't a profitable trade. And that loss is a business expense. That's what it is. It's nothing more than a business expense. So understand that. It is a business expense. Every non-profitable trade is not a loss. It's ain't a game. It ain't winning and losing. I know I'm using the word win trades, lose trades, but that's in the sake of conversation. But in the sake of psychology, remember, we have a profitable trade today, or we had a non-profitable trade today. That's the mentality. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is the mentality. And that non-profitable trade is a business expense. That was your rent if you had a building. That was your marketing. If you know what I'm saying, if you have a market, if you pay for marketing for your business, that was paying for your electricity, paying for your products. If you're selling products, you got to have labels and jars and containers and bags and boxes, whatever it is that, that business does. You know what I'm saying? So look at trading the same way. It's no different. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna move on to the next part of my little segment, what I had going for y'all. And so first thing in the morning when you come to the charts, what do? You know what I'm saying? What I would recommend everyone to do, show up on the charts early. Get your charting done. You know what I'm saying? Go over news. Yes, news. You can go over news every day. You can check news every day. I know some of y'all in here know where to find news. Some of y'all don't. Forex Factory. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a good one. And actually, let me take you there. Take this walk with me. All right. So Forex Factory. This right here is a tool. This is a really, really good tool for news. You know what I'm saying? forexfactory.com. Get on there. Set up an account. It's free. It don't cost you nothing. And guess what? You're going to stay on point with everything going on. You know what I'm saying? On news. Everything. I mean, it gives you everything. Today, we had Orange Folder at 7. You know what I'm saying? And that's 7 a.m. my time. I'm on the West Coast. I'm in LA. So that would be, if you're on the East Coast, that would be 10 o'clock your time. You know what I mean? So that news has passed. And other than that, normal news. Everything is pretty much yellow folder. But in here, where you see my mouse at, you can click in here and it'll give you like information on all of these different news events. And I'm going to tell you, I've been in there. I clicked in there. I did that to get the understanding of what is truly affecting my trades. You know what I'm saying? Because this news affects your trades. You know what I'm saying? So just make sure you do that. Once again, the ones that really, really want to, you know what I'm saying, take this to the next level, they're going to go in here and they're going to, you know what I'm saying, check this stuff out. It's good to just click in here and it just gives you a full breakdown of everything that's going on. Okay, 6 p.m. today, we got red folder news. Trump speaks. Copy that. Well, thank goodness, hopefully no one's in a trade at that time because the things that he say are very, very volatile. And this is not a political statement. Ain't nothing like that. I'm just talking about what drives the market. When for some reason, when that man talks, the market moves. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Yeah. So, you know, I'm feeling real, how could I say? I'm feeling real good, man. I just want to tell y'all that, like, I'm feeling real good. Like, I've enjoyed like what we've got going so far. You know what I'm saying? Like today, as I was talking to my people, because I got people behind the scenes that's working with me, and just to let you know, I'm not doing this by myself. I'm gonna say that I'm not doing this by myself. I got people that's working with me that believe in me. You know what I'm saying? And that feels really, really good. You know what I'm saying? To know that people believe in you and they want to work with you and help you to push you to the next goal. And that's what I'm here doing for y'all. The same thing. Just like my people are believing in me, I believe in y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm here. I am here to help, to catapult you to the next level, to, you know what I'm saying? Get that psychology fired up right. You know what I mean? Get ourselves on the right course. Understand that we need to protect our accounts. Understand that we got to show up on the charts ready to go. Understand that trading is a financial skill. It's a business. You know what I'm saying? And understand that we are like athletes, right? But in the trading world, right? So this is one of my other analogies. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get this, and then I'm gonna get up out of here because I don't want to hold y'all too much longer. You know what I'm saying? But I'm really enjoying it, so I'm just going in right now. Being a trader is like being an athlete, right? You do all this. Think about an athlete. What do? They practice with the team. They practice by themselves. And what do? They're constantly, we'll use LeBron James. He's not my favorite player, but that doesn't matter. We're here for an analogy sense. You know what I'm saying? Whoever your favorite player is, just tap in on that. All right? Use your favorite player. Just think about what they do. They got to practice their free throws, right? They got to go shoot 100 free throws. You know what I'm saying? They shooting thousands of free throws. They practicing going to the hole. They're practicing their three-pointers. They're practicing the plays that they run. You know what I'm saying? All of this is what? It's constant practice, what? For one game. For one game. All of that for one game. And then when it's over, they do it all over again. It never stops. It never stops. You know what I'm saying? So think about, let's equate that to trading. It's the same way. What do? We get on the charts, we chart, we study, we understand our strategies, we back test them, we demo trade them to forward test them. We, you know what I'm saying, we compare that analysis, you know what I'm saying? And from there, we get a breakdown of how well this strategy, you know, works for us. You know what I'm saying? Is it profitable? Is it not? We use all the analytics to break down the win rate and all of those type things. When it's a good time to trade, what days are the best time your strategy, you know, works. The different price action your strategy works in. You know what I'm saying? Because every day the price action ain't the same. Sometimes it's choppy. Sometimes it's trending. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, just keep that in mind. So trading is the same way. We're just like athletes. We practice, we study, all of that for what? For that next day, that next morning that we get on a chart and jump on a trade, jump into our trade and wait for our setup. And that's all a part of the game, right? Not a win game, but the game of trading, right? Just an analogy, but we're going to make sure we still keep that separation. We're not here on a win and lose, but in the game of trading, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, we back test, we study, we demo trade, we do all of these things. So when market opens, we waiting for the sniper entry. And the only way we're going to do that is practice and preparation. Like show up on the charts ready to go. Get on the charts early. Don't just show up if the market open at 6:30, don't show up at 6. Be on the charts at least an hour before. Why? Give yourself a good hour to chart. Look at overnight. How the ticker and the pair that you're trading, how it's been moving. Has it been, you know, up and down all night? Has it been ranging in one little area? Like what it's doing. So you can get an idea of the sentiment of the market. Now, of course, once the market opens, you know what I'm saying, then you're going to, you know, you're going to see if the sentiment that you've seen from overnight or prior to market open, is that still trending, or has the market changed? You know, is it still choppy like it was, or now we moving? So, you know, those are the things that you want to keep in mind. And when you show up on the charts, that's the things you want to look for. Get your charting done. You know what I'm saying? If you're plotting out your daily levels, get your daily levels done. Have all of that stuff done. Be ready. You know what I'm saying? By a half an hour before the market is open, you should already be ready to go. Charts up. You didn't had, if you drink coffee, your tea, whatever, you didn't had that going. You sitting there now, you like, just waiting for this market open. Boy, I'm about to punish them today. I'm about to milk the mess out of them today. You know what I mean? That's the sentiment. That's how we want to arrive on the market. We want arrive to the market. We want to arrive to the market prepared and ready to go. You know what I mean? So, you know what I'm saying? With that said, man, y'all got anything for me? Man, I ain't even know I was been here for an hour and 24 minutes, man. I can talk. Dang, I can talk. I can talk. I was always told that I could run it. That's a little term we use where I'm from in my city. Shout out to New Orleans, Louisiana. You know what I'm saying? But man, like my people say, boy, you can run it. Y'all got anything for me? I'm waiting. Let me know. Y'all got anything for me? Hit it in the chat. Let me know. Y'all got anything for me? I want to hear it. I want to know. Okay. Well, with that said, I'm waiting. I'm gonna give y'all the opportunity. Y'all got anything for me? I really appreciate the support of all the coaches and contributors. That's what's up. I appreciate you appreciating us, man. For real. Because I was where you were, Karate 357. I like that too. I like your name. That's dope. Yeah. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, man. We definitely have to be appreciative, man, to our founders. You know what I'm saying? To the coaches inside of TEF. We got Coach Euphoria, Coach Euphoria, Coach VJ Chetty, one of our newest coaches in TEF. Yeah, man. And to our founders, you know what I'm saying? Juvier and Scalp God, you know what I mean? Like, really appreciate them brothers, man. Without them brothers, we wouldn't be here. There'd be no Edge Funder. There'd be none of this. There'd be no brand ambassadorship. There'd be none of this. You know what I'm saying? Without Juvier, they wouldn't even be taking even a step further. There would be no inner circle. There'd be none of that. You know what I mean? So I am grateful. I am grateful for them. And they have really changed my life, man. I'm gonna keep it 100. They have really changed my life. And that ain't like no like filler statement or I'm keeping it a buck with y'all. Like no cap. Like if I'm lying, I'm dying. Like those guys changed my life. You know what I mean? Literally, they changed my life. Yeah, like I said, I was good. You know, had a decent job, made good money. I was cool. You know what I'm saying? But they changed my life. You know what I mean? And I will forever be indebted to them brothers. They might, you know, they're super modest. They're going to be like, oh, it's no big deal, man. You know, I'm just doing my job, woo, this and that. Juvier tell you, you know, I just started it because I wanted to teach people and this and that. All that's true. All that's fine and dandy and respected. But at the end of the day, they changed my life. And they not only have changed my life, they are changing lives. They have changed other people's lives. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And with that said, man, I am wholeheartedly humble for everyone that joined in today. Literally, I am wholeheartedly humble. You know what I'm saying? I can't express the gratitude that I have for y'all just being here with me. You know what I mean? Period. Today, this day one, like, of course, I didn't know how I was going to go, and I didn't even care. I was just going to just jump in and just pour my heart into it, and I was going to just let everything lay where it lay, because one thing that I do know, when you step out on the right intentions, things always turn to work themselves out the right way. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's true. You're right, Soy. They're going to say, you did the work. Nah, they changing lives for real, for real. Because all of these things that we've learned, all these gems they drop us, all these things of teaching us how to do this and do that and how to navigate stuff, because guess what? We're learning from all their mistakes. Because remember, Juvier didn't have a Juvier when he traded. Scalp God didn't have a Scalp God when he traded. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure Euphoria and VJ Chetty didn't have a, Euphoria and VJ Chetty, like, they have the inner circle to help bring their game up. You know what I'm saying? So unlike Juvier and Scalp God, they didn't have what we had. You know what I'm saying? So we are gracious for them. You know what I mean? And with that said, you know what I'm saying? Once again, man, I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. I'm so, like I said, wholeheartedly gracious, man. I'm ecstatic right now, man. I love what we started today. I'm glad y'all were here with me on this journey. I just want to just say, just please stay locked in. We got so much more coming. Like I said, it's only day one. I'm going to be bringing on coaches. They're going to be sharing their strategies. You know what I mean? Today was not a day for that. Today was a day of, like, we just met, right? Excuse me. We just met. So we had to, introduce each other. You know what I'm saying? When you first meet somebody, you don't just be like, you just meet them and they'll be like, hey, let's go to the movies. Like, no, you get to know them. You get to understand them. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I thought today was great to just talk who we are, what we got going on. You know what I'm saying? What we've been doing in the market, how long we've been trading, how would I say, hurdles that we may need to overcome, those kinds of things, but and also me sharing who I am and why I'm here. You know what I mean? And with that said, man, once again, I appreciate y'all wholeheartedly for tapping in. I love y'all with all my heart. You know what I'm saying? And going back to what I was saying, I'm going to be bringing on coaches. They're going to be sharing strategies. We're going to get into all of that. We're going to be sharing, you know, the best sequence to get started when you're first starting out, you know, what charts to purchase, what subscriptions you need, which ones you don't, all of those things to keep you from fumbling the bag. You know what I mean? I'm going to make sure of that. I promise you, I'm going to make sure you do not fumble this bag. You know what I mean? Just stay tapped in with me. That's all I ask. If you stay tapped in with me, I'm going to get you there. I will get you there, period. And with that said, man, thank y'all. Oh, David, how long? Bro, these lives, every day, bro. I'm trying to tap in every day with y'all. Think about it. If I tap in a day and then don't tap in, nah, I got to build on this momentum, bro. I'm tapping in every day. Every day. If there's a day I can't tap in, I'm going to have I'm going to have this situation going where you're going to be like, well, damn, he got shot and just kidding, God forbid. He got shot. That boy, you know, he pulling through. Like, that's the only way I ain't going to make it here, bro. Other than that, bro, like, I'm here. You know what I mean? Like, every day, bro. Every day, same time. Of course, there'll be some tweaks to things here and there, but every day, man. Straight up. Thank you. Thank you, Reginald. Absolutely, brother. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, bro. I'm trying to start something great for us, brother. I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. I am not trying. I started something great for us. I started something great for us. And yes, peace and blessings, love. I appreciate y'all, man, once again. I'll look forward, man, to definitely catching y'all tomorrow, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it. Peace, blessings, always love.